Well, hello everybody, and welcome to my second year anniversary. That's right, my channel is now 2 years old and still kicking, still growing, still doing things. Things still having a laugh, and whew, what a year. May not look like I've done much, but it's been a busy year. So, wanted to take this time and just kind of talk about how the channel's going, how life is going, and kind of what I'm hoping to be doing next year in my third year in 2023. So, let's go. This year was definitely a really hard year. I would say the only year that I've had harder was the one before meeting my wife, when I was still in school, and the classes that I was taking 4 classes with a teacher that hated my guts. And I had to see him every single day. Oh, I was literally living in the underworld. I was so unhappy, I was so tired, I was so depressed, like it was the worst. Last year was only the second place. That one was first. And the only reason why it was so bad is because I was just not sleeping. I have no idea exactly what happened other than just I was under a lot of stress, and starting the previous October in 2021, I just stopped sleeping. I would try all the sleep medications in the world that were over the counter, just were not doing anything for me. It wasn't until after I had been awake for 5 days straight that I finally decided to go see the doctor, and he finally prescribed something that did in fact knock me out. Then all the way to the end of the year, and then the first, 6-8 months of this year, I was still struggling really bad. Maybe I'd sleep for 6, 7, 8 hours, and other nights I'd be sleeping for 2. It was really annoying. I absolutely hated it, and it made juggling work, family, and the channel really difficult. But I held through everything. I got all my work done, and I finally got the help that I needed, to where now I'm pretty much sleeping 7 hours a night. I'm no longer medicated on anything other than just using my CPAP machine, and I'd say I'm doing all right. I know my appearance might make you think otherwise, but that's just because I've been ridiculously busy at work. Usually during the holidays, my work is very easy, very minimal, to where I was really hoping I could just blast through the last of the Pokémon stuff that I need to do, and that way I could be ready to work on something else. That ain't what happened this year. Oh my goodness, we have been so busy. I spent the last 3 days making jackets to go out for our stores that we provide that to. And I'm glad that's over with, and hopefully I don't have to deal with that for another year. Gotten everything figured out as best as I can, and just I'm very thankful for being here. Glad you guys have been watching my content, and I hope you've enjoyed, seeing me grow these last 2 years. The family is also growing. I've got another kid in the works, and they'll be born sometime in February or early March. So, yay! Get to expand the family. And I think that's going to be good. It's going to be challenging. I mean, that's kind of the name of the game. but it's going to be rewarding, and hopefully I'll be able to have the little recruit sheriff in a couple of the videos, whether I'm recording them and having him in the pouch, or if he's, up while I'm streaming. I'm not sure, but I'll definitely make sure that you guys see the recruit and cadet in following videos for 2023. I would review the games that I played this year. Unfortunately, I decided to play a game that is very difficult to do when you're only playing 20 to 40 minutes a week on to try to finish, and that's Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I'm still not done. I've got 49, 50 videos up, and I am still missing the last badge. I haven't gone up through the Elite 4, maybe? The Champions Road and all that sort of stuff. Like, I've still got, I don't know, 10 at least videos. I haven't even captured the Legendary. I am not done with this game. I've enjoyed this game. Playing it for the channel has definitely been different. I'm not playing the way that I normally do, and I know I'm not playing the way regular PokeTubers play it, with doing like the Nuzlocke or the Sleep Lock or the fill in the blank lock for, changing the dynamics of the game. Like, I just want to beat the game. There's only like 2 or 3 Pokemon games that I've ever truly beaten. The first one was Pokemon Red, like my darling baby boy, back on the Game Boy Color, and Pokemon Yellow, which I know is kind of a different version of Red, but it is different enough. Like, I love that one with Pikachu. That's why I really enjoyed when they did the Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, playing that, because it was just like that with better graphics and everything. Like, that was enjoyable. Then Pokemon Gold, which Gold and Silver came immediately after Red, Blue, Green, and Yellow. And that was just kind of when I stopped playing the Pokemon games for years. Like, I still watched the anime, but it really wasn't until Pokemon Go came out and that I got my wife, who had never played any of the Pokemon games, had never watched any of the anime show, knew what Pokemon was, but could not have cared less about it. I got her hooked on Pokemon Go, and then that made her go out and get her own DSi and start playing like Pokemon X and Y, which I then played with her. Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon, what is it, Omega Ruby and Sapphire, like playing those games. She is the one that's playing Pearl. That was how we were able to trade so that I could get my Gengar and Machamp and the Lucky Egg, which has been so helpful in my playthrough. And now she's actually playing Violet and Sapphire, where right now I'm kind of playing Sapphire, but it's more I'm letting my I'm letting Cadet play Sapphire, and I'm just kind of there to help read and guide through that game. Seems pretty neat. It's a little weird with the whole like ride legendary Pokemon from the beginning, but I think it's pretty neat. But I've enjoyed my time playing the game. I definitely want to finish it for the game. I am not going to catch them all. I'm not going to collect all of the Pokemon for the channel. I may go back on my own time and do it. Like, I've heard multiple times that the Pokédex thing counts whether you've seen the Pokemon or not, or you actually completing the Pokédex. So it's not like I have to catch everybody to specifically say that I have them. I want to, or evolve them, or whatever I need to do. But that's more of something I want to do on my time that I don't need to waste on the channel. Like, I want to go and play some more games. Like, I want to go in and I want to play the next entry in Mega Man X and Shantae. I know that Pikmin 4, the actual Pikmin 4, is coming out in 2023, and both me and Cadet cannot wait to play that game. We both have played Pikmin 3 together, doing the co-op, doing the missions, doing the side stories, doing the bingo battle, like all of that stuff. We have done so much of that stuff together that both of us are giddy with getting to play the next entry, because I got the Hey Pikmin or Hey You Pikmin or whatever it is for the Game Boy, and it's okay, but the mainline titles, like I've got Pikmin 1, I've got Pikmin 2, I've got 3, like I've got those on the Wii and the Wii U, and then obviously the port onto the Switch for Pikmin 3, and it's a fun game. So I want to get back to playing all of these kinds of games. I definitely want to do something shorter after I'm done with Pokemon, because I need a break. Pokemon is so long. These PokeTubers that do it, oh my goodness. Like, my respect for what you guys do. Like, this is difficult. But I also have a full-time job and a family that I need to take care of, so I need something easy. But with that, I also want to kind of look back and see what I did, what my New Year's resolutions were for both myself and the channel, and see how I did, and kind of what I want to do for next year. So I wanted to do one video a week, so I'd have 52 videos. I wanted to get to at least 10 subscribers, and I wanted to do one post a week. Well, I think with this video going up today, I'm at 53 or 54 videos for the year. So not quite as many as I did my first year, but that was also because I had a lot of I started recording my videos like in October of 2020, so that was kind of cheating, but shh, don't tell anybody. So I hit my one video a week, so check that off the to-do list. 10 subscribers. I am a little short on that. I currently only have 8, but I was only at like 4 when I did my first end of the year review. So in some ways I did not reach my goal, but I also doubled my subscriber count. So that's both good and bad if you want to look at it. So we'll just do like a half check, just me. And then for one post a week on my social medias, I have done that. It's not the artistic posts that I wanted to do, but I did do a post. It was mostly talking about for my videos, and periodically I would put in some things for like my birthday, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and when I would pass one of my milestones, or like the uploads or the views, like I've increased my view count by quite a bit. I did not think of that being a metric that I should do, and I did pretty good with that. So I'd say I'm growing. I'm not, going to be up to the Mount Everest of YouTubers and any stretch of the word, but I am growing, I am doing better, and I'm still having fun. So let's just keep the ball rolling. With that, for my 2023 resolutions that I want to do, the video output's not going to really change all that much. It's just I'm going to hopefully try something a little bit different, and that being streaming. With a newborn coming, I'm going to be kind of all over the place on when and where I can record. So one of the things that I'm wanting to do is we've got a harness that we're going to be putting the little one in, and I'm hoping that with me like moving in place, walking in place, that they will sleep or at least be calm. And I'm hoping that I can then put my camera up on my top monitor, and then that way I can be talking to you guys here while I've got the game up there, and that way I can get more exercise, which we can all appreciate that. I can get my content done, and you guys get to see a cute baby. I think it's kind of a win-win-win. And if we have Cadet coming in and playing as well, I can see about having either another camera with him so that he's in view, or just having the screen split so that everybody can see what he's doing. Haven't quite figured that out yet. That's why it's a 2023 resolution and not a 2022. So that's for future me to figure out. With the post, I just want to reach my goal. I want to get to 10. That's 2 more subscribers. If I hit that, then I would just want to double. So double what I have right now and hit 16. Sweet 16. We can see about doing that, but I will be happy as can be if I can get to 10. With the posts, I'm gonna still say just 1 post a week. If I can get more, that would be preferred, but this year with work has been crazy, and with a newborn that's gonna be born at the beginning of the year, so to speak, I know that at least the 6 months after the recruit decides to be dropped off by the stork, I have no idea what my life is going to be like other than just chaotic and busy, and I might be recording something at 3 a.m. because I can't sleep. So just planning on doing 1 post. What I would like to do as a caveat to that is I would like to do some kind of artistic post once a month. So 12 posts total. I'm going to count those in as the 1 post a week. So that means that of the 52 posts, I only have to do 40 for the videos. I'm going to be doing more than that, but I would like to try to do some artistic artwork for it, because I enjoy art. I may not be the greatest at it, but I enjoy it, and I would like to continue making something silly, making something interesting that works with the characters that I'm doing in the game, or it's a new art technology that's come out. I don't know if I'm going to be doing any of the like AI created artwork or not. That stuff is still a little iffy. It's interesting, but I don't know if I necessarily like it. So that might be something I look into, and I can give you guys my thoughts on that. So that's what I kind of want to do for the channel. Not anything ridiculous, not anything over the moon, just something to keep me going and keep you guys interested in seeing what I'm doing. Then for myself, again, the biggest things that I had wanted to do from the last year's review was lose weight, try to start messing with like 3D models, and do more with visual effects. And as far as the weight is concerned, that was really hard for me to do at the beginning of the year with not sleeping. I barely wanted to do anything other than the absolute bare minimum. I didn't even want to play with Cadet. So, thankfully, once I started getting back into the routine of sleeping again, I have been able to start working out again, and working out multiple times a week. So I just weighed myself for this video, and I've only lost like 2 pounds from when I was weighing myself for the year 1 review. So I've not had any drastic weight gain or weight loss, but I do still want to be healthier. And with the amount of walking around I'm expecting to have to do once the recruit is born, I'm hoping that that's going to help with keeping my weight down. So, still would like to be losing weight. I'm only going to keep it at like 5 pounds from where I'm at right now. And again, I've pretty much always, or I've been the same weight, or at least plus or minus 20 pounds for like going on 15, 20 years now. The best weight I had ever been while an adult was when I was not working, or no, let me rephrase that. When I had taken time off from school and I was only working like 3-4 hours a day at my job, where a lot of the times I would then go to the gym and work out for an hour or two just because I was bored at home. Like, that should have been the time that I started my channel, but that's not where we are. And with that, I was down to 235 pounds. And I have not been there in a long time. Don't think I'm gonna get that low. I'm not even gonna try some crazy Unis Honest, Uber diet to get me there. Just 5 pounds. Not too bad. I want to better myself, not with doing models, but with reading. I'd heard a real bad statistic that once people get out of school, that they really stop reading, and it affects them with their intellect, their memories, their just cognitive functions. If I'm wanting to be doing this kind of stuff or taking care of my family, kind of need to make sure that this thing is working. So I would like to do 1 book a month. Doesn't have to be a long book. I'm not talking about like Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones or something that's got 2,000 pages. Like something small, something interesting. Right now I've been on a real kick with the Dresden Files. I'm on book 7 or 8, somewhere around there. And I just realized that they've got like 20 books in this series. And as long as every book is interesting, like this one is, then I can totally see doing those. And that can also be something that I do for a video or for a post. is my review of the book. But that's one of the things that I would like them to be reading, but audiobooks, as you've heard from many YouTubers, especially with their sponsorships with Audible, that I still think counts because you're still getting those gears moving. So that's what I'm planning on doing, is going through at least one book a month. So that's 12 books. Doesn't sound that hard, but hey, this is life. You have no idea what you're going to be having, so. And then the last ones are really just very personal things, like weight wasn't too personal. Just making sure that I stay a good father, that I take care of Cadet, and that I am the father that deserves to have the recruit in my life. I want both of my children to be happy, I want both of my children to be safe, and I want to be there for them. So no matter what, they are always going to be my priority. If I had to leave this channel today to make sure that the 10 hours a week I have for doing this channel were better spent being with them, then I would leave in a heartbeat. But thankfully I am able to do both. Always know that that is a priority for me, is my family. And then making sure that I am caring for them and my wife. I want to be a good husband, I want to be a good father, I just want to be a good person. It's always important to keep that on the wall, and of my kind of morning mantra of to be that, inspire that, and incorporate that into my life. That's what I'm planning on doing for next year, by continuing to make myself healthier, continuing to increase my knowledge with reading, and to make sure that I continue to stay a good, happy, healthy husband and father for both my wife and my children. I feel like that's pretty important, wouldn't you say? So that is my second year review of my channel. If you've stayed this long to the end, thank you. If you find my content at all interesting, if you find the jokes that I say at least giving you a fake laugh chuckle, I would absolutely thank you from the bottom of my heart with liking and subscribing. If you want to comment on a game that you'd like to see me play, I would be more than interested and happy to look at it and give it the old college try. Do want to next year. I know that there's DLC for Cuphead. I want to kind of go back and revisit that and go through that madness. I'm sure that'll be fun. But seriously, thank you so very much for watching any of my videos, even if it was just a mistake. I appreciate anybody seeing them, checking them out. If you enjoy my goofy self and want to see more, subscribing always helps. And here's to year 3. A lot of things might be changing. I don't know. I'm a little worried and scared, but that means I'm on the right track. I don't like things being just the typical norm. I don't like things being stagnant. I don't like things being dull. I want a little challenge. I want a little fear. I want a little uncertainty. It helps keep you growing, helps keep you feeling alive. And I think that's what we all need in our lives. So many people don't challenge themselves. They don't experience the world the way that they should. And they're just too afraid or lazy or scared or all the above for doing anything or making anything out of themselves for their life. And that's not good. Here's to bettering myself. Let me know if you have any New Year's resolutions for yourself, and I'll hold you to those as well. And until next time, as always, this is Gamer Sheriff, signing off. See ya.